What's up, Guardians? Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. Having a reliable team to raid with each week can be pretty hard to come by for many new light and solo Guardians. So today we're going to be covering more than 20 raid chests that you can easily loot each and every week without needing a team, so that you can start snagging some of the sweetest raid loot in Destiny, along with plenty of those shiny Spoils of Conquest. Before we get started, if you do end up enjoying today's video and finding it helpful, then please be sure to hit that like button below, along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated. The first raid that we'll dive into is the Vault of Glass. There are 2 chests available for solo Guardians to loot each week with both rewarding Spoils of Conquest. The first chest is attached to the opening encounter, which can be completed solo. During this encounter, you will need to take control of 3 different Vex plates while preventing the Vex from stealing them back. To accomplish this as a solo Guardian, you will need to prevent the yellow bar Praetorian Minotaurs from recapturing the Vex plates. Each of the 3 plates has a designated Minotaur who will spawn in at one of 2 locations near the plate. To prevent the Praetorians from retaking the plate, you will need to shoot their heads off, which will cause them to become frantic. It's important that you don't kill the Praetorian, as this will cause a replacement to be spawned in. Once headless, the Praetorian will ignore its objective and begin chasing you, allowing you to bait it along as you do the same thing to the other 2 Praetorians. I find it best to start with the far left plate and work your way to the right. Once you have successfully shot the heads off of all 3 Praetorians and have captured the 3 plates, you'll have to wait on the conflux to completely activate, allowing the entrance to the Vault of Glass to open. You'll want to avoid using area damage like incandescent, volatile rounds, and jolt shot, as these will most certainly result in you defeating a Praetorian, causing a new one to be spawned in, which will most likely result in the Vex recapturing a plate. Once the door has been opened, you'll have your first raid chest waiting for you as you enter, which brings us to the second available chest. While this hidden chest can be easily accessed after opening the doors, it can also be obtained through an out-of-map sparrow glitch that will allow you to skip the opening encounter and go straight to the Trials of Kabir, where the hidden chest is located. This will require you to head to the large rock structure as seen in the video. Once getting in the right position, you'll need to dodge to your left and simultaneously jump off of your sparrow. This will likely take some practice to get your positioning right, but once correct, you'll fall straight through the floor, where you'll immediately need to direct yourself to the rock structure to the right. Make your way to the top side of the structure, where you'll then see a large slanted black wall. Once you've made it to the drop-off, you should engage into the new loading zone of Trials of Kabir. After jumping down and dying, your spawn location should adjust, putting you right inside the doorway of the Vault of Glass, and from there you can easily access the hidden chest. The next raid that we'll check out is the Vow of the Disciple. This raid offers one hidden chest, which does include Spoils of Conquest. To access this chest, you'll need to activate 3 hidden runes that are scattered within the opening encounter. While you can access these runes by just skipping the ads that spawn in at the weapon transit, by defeating the 3 abominations first, you'll clear out the pervading darkness, allowing you to get the runes and chest without having to die several times first. The next raid that we'll jump into is the Deepstone Crypt. This raid offers one chest that solo guardians can loot each week on each character, but it will not reward Spoils of Conquest. This chest is located in the Desolation, where you'll have to navigate your Sparrow through the freezing tundra of Europa without dying from frostbite. Once you've made your way to the end and have reached the final safe station where the big brigs are, you'll find your hidden raid chest on a ledge to the right of the exit. And now we head to the Last Wish, where there are 2 available chests for solo guardians to access. These do not provide Spoils of Conquest, and you will need to visit the Wish Wall to access each. The first chest is located just before the Shurochi encounter, and can be found on a support pillar of the bridge. From Shurochi's doorway, you'll need to turn around and head back towards the cliffs. Follow the way that came to Shurochi, and you should be able to find the chest located on one of the pillars. The second chest can be found just before the Morgoth encounter, and to reach this chest you'll need to utilize Thunder Crash, Daybreak, or Well Skate across to make the very long jump back towards Shurochi's encounter, where you'll find the second hidden chest on a tree covered ledge to the side of the cliffs. And now we turn to the Garden of Salvation, where solo guardians will find 2 chests for the taking. Sadly, these will not provide Spoils of Conquest, and both will require a fair amount of effort to get to. While well skating isn't required, it will certainly make things a lot easier for you. You'll also need Salvation's Grip or another source of stasis crystals, so that you can access the second chest within the garden. Between these 5 raids, you will have a total of 24 raid chests and 45 Spoils of Conquest that you can farm each and every week through all 3 of your characters, which isn't bad at all as a solo guardian. And with Lightfall coming up in just over a month, it's a great time to start stocking up on Spoils of Conquest for the new raid, and a perfect opportunity for new light and returning guardians to get some sweet raid loot. With that being said, I wish you all the best and luck throughout the rest of this season and through Lightfall. Thank you as always for checking out the video. If you enjoyed and found it helpful, then please be sure to hit that like button below, along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated and both really do help support the channel. And until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane, wishing you all some happy hunting.